Guys, I look at the story of John Peters. Let's set the record straight. At the start of the show, we said James Peters is John Peters, renowned table tennis umpire in Nigeria, blue badge referee. He'll be going to the 2016 Rio Olympics with Cecilia. Yeah, Cecilia's doing big things all over the world.
We're talking about she's the director of sports at the University of Lagos.
Fantastic.
She was at the Commonwealth Games also officiating and all that. And for John Peters, he's been there since 1980. He's been an international, he's an international umpire for a very long time. He's been at all the All-African Games we've organized and all that. He's always been there. At the Commonwealth Games also, he's also there. So when you're looking at Africa, I mean, they needed to pick 3 umpires from Africa. And of course, Nigeria. Definitely you cannot overlook John Peters, of course, Cecilia, because of what they've done.
That's right.
On the sport. Of course, Cecilia, we knew she played the sport very well as international, also in her own regard. So you're looking at these 2 key umpires in Africa. Definitely, they deserve to be there.
Today, that's what we've always been saying, because sometimes it goes beyond go and play and win. What are the other things we're doing? See, our umpires giving us good representation. It means we should also do more to train officiating, because if our officials are on point, the sport will do well.
Exactly, you got it spot on, and we've talked about this several weeks or several months on the show, because you cannot talk about playing the sport, whatever sport it is, without looking at officiating, because it will always make the team better, whatever they go out for international meets or competitions. And for Nigeria, having this opportunity, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Let's take advantage of it. Go to Rio, learn a few things, come back home, and of course keep developing the sport. So I'm excited.
I'm particularly excited because I spoke to John Peters at the Africa Cup in Yaoundé. He's pretty excited about this. He's been to, I can't count the tournament. He's been to as a massive experienced umpire. He's John Peters, and representing Nigeria at the Olympics. That's a very big one, because it takes off pressure from Aaron Akwadri and Olufunke Oshonaike, because if we don't have John Peters and Cecilia Arinye to talk about, we'll all just be, when is Aaron Akwadri playing? When is Olufunke Oshonaike playing? Good one.
And you can always imagine, there will always be a meeting, an exchange of ideas, amongst all of them. Both the players and the coaches, have an idea. Okay, this is a game. How do we approach it, and all of that? So everyone benefits.
There's this sort of comfort you get when you leave the country and you see your brother or your sister outside Nigeria. There's this job. So imagine around quarter before his game, he looks over to table 6 and he sees John Peters, officiating a game. It brings some sort of comfort, like it's comfort. He knows somebody's there. He's not alien, So I think it's a very good one for table tennis in Nigeria. Big, more work for the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation. If we can have John Peters and Cecilia, we can have more.
We can have more. So
there should be training and retraining of officials. You go to some competitions, the player played very well, say, the officiating was poor. Officials robbed me and all of that. So we need to correct it.
So when you have your officials also there, so you're saying they're robbing you off, also the way your officials are also robbing the other countries off. But just play your game. Once you play very well, it will be difficult for the officials to actually rob off. And you, like what we United, okay. We're not going there. Okay, they actually missed
you actually went there.
I know Cecilia was going to take it there. I know Cecilia was angry that Manchester United didn't lose that game. I knew you were angry.
No,
it would have been so bad for United fans.
If they had been playing like that, the fans even had to applaud them. They played very well yesterday. If they've been playing like that,
but Chelsea too, considering the circumstance they found themselves without a striker. Come on.
Wait, you have like Remy, right? Who is this supposed to be?
There are strikers and there are strikers.
Okay, let's leave that for now. We told you.
Not a striker.
I didn't say that.
That the focus. Let's stay with the focus.
Yes,
come on,
Badminton
guys.
right now. Badminton.
That's the focus.
We talked about the fact that at the All-African Games and all that, it wasn't really all rosy for them, so to speak.
Because in the last All-Africa Games, they got about 5 gold medals. Exactly. This time, no gold medals.
No gold medals at all, just 5 medals. And out of the 5 medals, they just have 1 silver. And that's silver from the women's single. And for the team's event, bronze medal. The men's single, bronze medal. The doubles, the men's doubles, 2 bronze medals. So at the end of the day, it's like they just went there. Okay, let's just see if we can get any color of medal. They were not really, as I say, the preparations, we followed it up. We discovered that the preparations were not there. Because some of the young athletes we spoke to who were actually, you know, at the Badminton Classic, they felt they won't, they were
supposed to be there.
And then, but they said there was no national trials organized for everybody to actually select. They just felt, okay, the ones that went last year can actually pick the experienced one and we go. Maybe they didn't have the funds to actually bring all players, you know, together, you know, camp them for a long time and select the best and all that. Maybe that's what they were facing.
We really shouldn't be going through this
time. And I know.
So they went there and they came back, so it wasn't really a success for them. So Olympics, I think they should do better.
Ayotunde will not have the solution or explanation why we didn't win gold medal at the African Games. But of course, the president of the Nigeria Badminton Federation will give us answers. Justice Danlami Senchi joins us now on the show to review badminton in Nigeria in 2015. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, we're doing good. Good morning and welcome to the show. We're taking a look at badminton in Nigeria in 2015. What's the story?
Well, I can say we had successes and we also had some disappointment. Yes. Yes, and if you look at our activities in 2015, we had activities at the zonal level, the national level, and then the international level. And I can say, by and large, to some extent, the Badminton Federation of Nigeria has recorded some success.
Okay, let's review the 2015 African Games. A lot of expectations from badminton because we were better in the previous edition with about 5 gold medals. But this time, no gold medal, 1 silver, 4 bronze medals. What really went wrong? Poor preparations or we're just unlucky?
Well, Okon. Yes, Okon. Yes, you are right. Actually, the All-African Games, I can say it was a huge disappointment because our game plan was actually to get for Nigeria nothing less than 5 gold medals. But unfortunately, we ended up getting about 6 medals without a single goal.